my beautiful little unicorns, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time that you're on my channel, my name is Vanessa and I, and I would like to welcome you into the fam. So today's reading is all about your zodiac sign's July prediction. And you can of course tailor this video to your birth chart by watching your sun sign, your rising sign, as well as your moon sign. Of course, this information is also pinned to the top of the comment section. So each zodiac sign has its very own timestamp, so all you need to do is click it and you will be fast forwarded to your sign's prediction. Simple, easy, and straight to the point. Because as you guys know, the goal with my channel is to support you as well as provide you with lots of healing energy and messages that are tailored to you and your needs. So if that is something that you like and you vibe with, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. It's free, it's easy, and you know that you can always count on me. Because I have been consistently uploading your zodiac sign's monthly predictions as well as other readings for the past years, and I plan to continue doing so. So make sure you get in on being in the unicorn fam early. So I will be starting off the readings with my beautiful Aries babies predictions, and to all of my other lovely signs, I will catch you at the click of your timestamp. Hello all my beautiful Aries babies, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So I'm gonna get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy this personalized reading. So first up, we have the Ten of Cups. So all of my beautiful Aries babies, this is one of the most favorable cards of the tarot. The Ten of Cups speaks of abundance as well as fulfillment. So all my beautiful Aries babies, it looks like July is going to be a fulfilling, amazing month for you. Make sure that you check out my relationship and singles prediction for July. That may tie together beautifully with this reading for you. Next up, we have the Two of Swords. So in the Two of Swords, I can see here that even though you have a lot of abundance and fulfillment, in a way you're very indecisive about what to do next. You're trying to avoid making decisions just because you don't want the abundance and the amazing energy to cease and to be back to a place that makes you feel less comfortable. I can see here in the Hanged One that you just want to stay stagnant and complacent in this space of happiness and in this space of abundance. I mean, who would not try to do that? All of my beautiful Aries babies. So we're not judging, of course, on this channel. Like, that's not what this is about, but it is about reminding you that just because something is going in an amazing way, that doesn't mean that you can't take steps forward and those steps forward still be amazing. Okay, so just because you found something that works, or July is a month that's awesome for you, that doesn't mean that as soon as you change a little something about your life that everything's going to fall apart. Okay, you can always reach new heights, all my Aries babies. Believe in yourself in that aspect. Next up, we have Called. So one thing that I can see here in Called is that it's time for you to step up during the month of July, all of my Aries babies. I can see here in the inner earth that there are new solutions and beginnings that are accessible to you, and you will survive any difficult situation, because as we spoke about here in the Ten of Cups that appeared as the very first card for your reading, there is so much abundance and fulfillment around you that any little challenge or hurdle during the month of July, it's like nothing to you. It's like a gentle breeze. Next up, we have Earth pulsing. So one thing that I can see here is that slowing down and spending time in nature, that is something that is really healing and helpful for you in order to regain your balance and to not stress yourself out. So if anxiety is something that you're struggling with, all of my Aries babies, put on those hiking boots, pack your backpack, go out into the nature, bring a friend, bring a four-legged companion, and make sure that you're spending time getting that fresh air, that fresh prana, that fresh earth pulse energy, spending time in nature, and ensuring that you're also getting enough vitamin D. That is so necessary. Next, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So in the Queen of Pentacles, I see that you shouldn't worry about your job or your studies as much as you do As long as you're doing the best that you possibly can, that's what matters. Don't kill yourself, don't make yourself unhappy to a degree where you feel like you're not enjoying life, all of my beautiful Aries babies. Know here in the Queen of Pentacles that you can tend to your career and your future while still doing something that feels good for you emotionally. Next up, we have Justice. So keep in mind here, it's all about balance. As you can see here in the Justice card, we have the scale. The scale, of course, stands for balance. And also speaking up, we have the sword here. The sword is correspondent to the element of air, and the element of air is the element of communication as well as your mental space. So be very clear with yourself and others about where your boundaries lie when it comes to work, and how much time you want to invest in work, and how much time you want to invest in nature and having fun and going on adventures. I can see here in the Seven of Wands that some people, all of my beautiful Aries babies, may try to make you feel guilty for wanting to take time away from work and spending time doing the things that you love. And that is where you have to kind of like cut the cord and like create those boundaries, tell people to mind their own business, because at the end of the day, you only have one life. None of us know whether it'll be over tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, or whether we're going to live to see, 3 digits when it comes to the years that we're on this planet. None of us know, so we might as well do what we love, and we might as well take full advantage of everything that's been given to us. Next, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So all of my beautiful Aries babies, I can see here that you have moved on from being quote unquote a beginner or a page when it comes to your job and your career. You know what you're doing. So don't allow for anyone to make you feel insecure about wanting to take a vacation, take time off, or change your job. Focus on something else in your life. You know why you're doing it, and you know what you're doing. Next up, we have the Moon. So in the Moon, I can see that listening to your intuition is the healthiest thing you can do in this instance for yourself during the month of July. And I can see here in the Queen of Diamonds that we have that reiterated in the Queen of Pentacles. So these are the same cards, the Queen of Diamonds as well as the Queen of Pentacles. Those cards showing up twice within your reading, all of my Aries babies, is very meaningful, because this tarot deck has 78 cards, and so does the one over here. So what are the chances of you receiving the same card twice? I do want you to know here that the Queen of Diamonds stands for you being in a place of knowing what you're doing, being sure of yourself, and also taking care of your needs, putting yourself first, making time for self-care, allowing a good portion of your budget to go towards adventures and experiences and things that just make you feel happy and fulfilled, even if those are material things. Next, we have the Five of Swords reversed. So all of my beautiful Aries babies, in the Five of Swords reversed, one thing that I can see here is that being in a space where you may feel guilty is something that you're finally going to be moving away from. You have this feeling of fulfillment and abundance, and that is what you're living. I can see that here in the Fool. The Fool stands for you taking on new adventures, allowing yourself to go new places and discover new things, new ways of life, and new hobbies, things that you just love. So all of my beautiful Aries babies, July is looking fun for you. It's looking like there's a lot going on, and like the best thing you can do for yourself is to just embrace your wants, your needs, and time to relax. So all of my gorgeous Aries, make sure that you leave a little dog emoji down below in the comment section if you made it to the end, because if you know, you know that I'm sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello all my beautiful Taurus babies, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy this reading. First and foremost, we have High-Rith. So one thing that I can see in High-Rith is that you're longing for home. You may feel very homesick, but at the same time, it's like, where is home to you, all of my Taurus babies? Home is something that may feel very difficult for you to describe during the month of July, and you may feel like you're kind of like the odd one out and like there's no space that you properly fit into. I can see here in the finger that the universe is trying to warn you of a problem or just something happening during the month of July that could be avoidable. I can see here in the bell that this has to do with a big announcement. So all of my Taurus babies, maybe you have something big that you would like to announce. Maybe you have something big that has to do with your home. You're thinking of moving, you're thinking of switching homes, maybe exploring new countries, new possibilities on how you can live differently. Maybe moving in with a partner or announcing who you really are. Maybe you're plant-based, maybe you're queer, maybe you're just going through a big transformation and you feel like July is the month to announce it and scream it from the rooftops. But I can definitely see here in the finger, all of my beautiful Taurus babies, that you may want to wait a little bit and you may want to just keep things to yourself just a little longer. For whatever reason, we're about to find out. I can see here in the candle that you will be shown the way. You will be shown the right time and the right place to embrace who you truly are, because the universe wants you to have the best possible experience. I can see here in the perch bird that there's some sort of waiting, and you may not realize this, but there's still some news, some sort of information that is going to get to you that will change your announcement. So give it a little bit more time so you don't have to change the big announcement shortly after you've made it and shortly after you've put it out there. The same goes for you handing in a notice at a job. Don't do it during the month of July, all of my Taurus babies. Give yourself a little bit more time, because there will be a piece of information that changes that decision. I can see here in the tree that this has to do with affairs with your family. Let's figure out exactly what those affairs are. I can see family wishes coming true. Okay, so something is happening in your family, something very positive during the month of July. So focus on that, all of my Taurus babies, rather than screaming things from the rooftop, announcing something to the world. Focus on what is going on the inside within your own affairs, your own family affairs first, because there's a lot that's happening. I can see here in fire that you feel very passionate during the month of July, and this is something really awesome, all of my Taurus babies. So no wonder you kind of want to share, you kind of want to talk, you maybe want to overshare, which isn't usual for Tauruses. But I can see here in these stone people that you just have this knowing that something feels right, and whenever you have that inner knowing, you want to put it out there. You want to make sure that you communicate that. I can see here in sea creatures that the universe is wanting for you to immerse yourself in the moment. Okay, so take photos, write things down, journal, make sure that you're really living July in the moment, just because there's so much going on. There's so many firsts, so many family wishes that are coming true, so much amazing energy, that it would really be a shame for you to cloud that with planning, with overall explaining and letting other people know what you're going through or what's happening. Just experience it first and worry about communicating later. I can see here in the Kent pumpkin that being productive is at the forefront for you, but as a Taurus baby, that's normal. I mean, you guys, once you get going, you're really unstoppable. I can see here in the black mulberry that wholeness is something that you strive for, but wholeness is also something that is present for you during the month of July, because things are going in such an amazing way with your family. We spoke about that in the well, as well as the tree. So feeling whole and feeling like you have everything that you desire just goes without say. Then we have the lemon as well as the marigold. So cleanse, clean. Okay, if you skipped your spring clean, all of my beautiful Tauruses, even if you did do your spring clean, I can see that the month of July requires of you to cleanse, as we have here in the lemon as well as in the marigold. I can see that that will bring new energy as well as radiance and positivity into your life. So make sure that you kind of section out enough of July for you to clean out and get rid of the old, so you can make space for the new, or just make space for space, all my beautiful Tauruses, because I see that that is something that will serve you. So this is your monthly prediction, all of my beautiful Taurus babies. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you found it insightful. Leave a little bird emoji down below in the comment section to let me and others know that you made it to the end. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Gemini babies, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy this reading. Okay, first and foremost, we have the Empress as well as the Hermit. So all of my beautiful Geminis, I can definitely see you spending a good amount of time with yourself, spending a good amount of time just chilling, just relaxing, and also indulging and engaging in self-care. I want you to know here in the Hermit that is where that alone time comes from, and in the Empress I see a deep connection to the planet Venus and just overall taking care of yourself, self-love, self-care, making yourself feel good. Next up we have the Cosmic Heart. So I can see here that the whole point for you, all of my Gemini babies, is to make July like a moving prayer, to make July almost like a movie where you are the main character. So main character energy is something that I see for you, all of my beautiful Gemini babies, and ensuring that you're kind of romanticizing your life, not feeling bad for it, but just enjoying it, enjoying being the lead role. Next up, we have the Four of Wands. So in the Four of Wands, I see prosperity and harmony, especially when you're in alignment with your creative flow. So that is something that's going well for you. And I can see here in the Six of Swords that there is some sort of resolution with someone who you had a disagreement with, and you're going to move on while leaving the past discrepancies and disagreements with that person behind. So you're not going to take any kind of bad feelings with you into the month of July or into August. I can see that July is just really about prosperity and positivity for you. In the Fennel, I can see inner strength developing because you're taking more care of yourself. That makes you feel better about who you are, which in turn builds up your personal power. And in the Black Mulberry, I see this feeling of wholeness for you, all of my beautiful Gemini babies. So feeling like you're not missing anything, feeling like you're complete as you are, which you really are, but sometimes it's hard to feel that way when we're not taking care of ourselves or we're feeling a little depressed. But I see you completely combating any type of feelings of depression, stagnation, inferiority. As I did mention to you within the Hermit and the Empress, that self-care is at the forefront. So you may splurge on some really fancy or expensive treatments, at-home masks, just spending good money on healthy, nourishing food as well. I can see here in the Knight of Swords reverse that there may be someone, another air sign, coming into your life during the month of July, all my beautiful Geminis. And I see here in the Knight of Cups that they also do have water sign placements. So air sign placements meaning Libra, meaning Aquarius, as well as Gemini, and in the water sign placements we have Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And I do want you to know here with the Knight showing up twice that they have very kind of masculine energy, and this phallic masculine energy can sometimes be a little bit intense, but at the same time it's also really fun when you're going on an adventure or when you're looking into potentially bringing new friends or partners into your life. I can see here in the Buffalo Spirit, all my beautiful Geminis, that the universe is providing for you. This could be in the form of romantic partners, in the form of people to connect with, but also in the form of abundance, as we did have here in the Four of Wands, this prosperity and harmony that's present. I can see in the Squirrel Spirit that you strongly believe in yourself, your capabilities, your abilities, all my beautiful Gemini babies, during the month of July. And in the Otter Spirit that you're not by yourself at all. You're spending a lot of time with family, with friends. You're spending a lot of time taking care of yourself. So it may actually be that you're taking a vacation, that you're spending some time completely away from work. That is one thing that I see in the Hermit, and that will really connect you to your roots, reconnect you to your highest good, and show you the light, give you an enlightenment give you an aha moment or a feeling of enlightenment for moving forward. So all of my beautiful Gemini babies, this is your July prediction. I hope that you enjoyed it and found it insightful. Leave a little cow or buffalo emoji down below in the comment section to let me and your Gemini brother and sisters know that you were here. Thank you for spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another one of my readings. Hello, all of my fellow Cancerians of the world, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So for all of you who are experiencing their birthdays during the month of July, happy birthday. I wish you only the best moving forward in the next year of your life on this planet. But let's move into the reading in order to figure out exactly what's coming for you during the month of July. So first and foremost, we have the Two of Wands. So all of my beautiful Cancerians, in the Two of Wands, I can see that you're spending a lot of time ruminating, contemplating, thinking about how you can best move forward, and thinking about what you want to do next and what you want to leave behind. So you're making big plans for your career. I can see here in the High Priestess that what's important to you is to be in alignment with your values and to really start moving towards your goals and being productive in that sense. So in the High Priestess, I can see that you're no longer going to be okay with excuses as to why you can't move forward, change your job, or cut off toxic people. I can see that you're fully owning everything, and this may tie together with the fact that you're moving into another year in your life. So it's dawning on you that you have to make decisions, and that maybe what once suited you or what worked for you at an earlier point in your life may not be something that you want to continue moving forward. I see here in the Three of Swords that this is something that gives you a feeling of nostalgia already. So maybe you haven't even left your job yet, or you haven't even done anything about that toxic situation yet, but nevertheless, you already feel like you're at a loss. You already feel like you have to move forward without something, and it feels almost as though you're missing a piece of your life. You're missing a piece of the old you. But I do see here in the Fool that moving forward is going to be fun. It's going to be filled with adventure, and it's so necessary, especially for your mental, emotional, and spiritual growth. That is one thing that I can see here in the Fool. Next up, we have the Two of Cups. So romantic love is at an all-time high during the month of July. So I can see that there may also be a new beginning for you, romantically speaking, as I see in the Ten of Swords reversed, that you're no longer going to be sitting in a place of contemplation or unhappiness. You're moving forward from situations that just stress you out, and that is much needed. In the Two of Cups in conjunction to the Fool, I see that any new person that comes into your life who you're romantically interested in is going to be fun, adventurous, and they're going to be one of a kind. I can see here in the Ace of Crystals reversed that you're not going to be with anyone who reminds you of a family member or close friend. This is someone who is completely new, emotionally speaking. This is someone who just gives you a completely new view of the world and takes you to a place you've never been before. I can see here in the Cave, all of my beautiful Cancerians, that you're also going to spend time just retreating, also spend time in your own little cave, in your own little shell. After all, you're a crab, and you need that alone time in order to regain your strength. You're most likely not the most extroverted person, and you most likely don't exactly have a lot of nerve for strangers. Next up, we have the Shapeshifter. So as I spoke to you about in the Ace of Crystals, the Fool, the Two of Cups, this person coming into your life is someone who makes you see things from a different perspective, and I can see here in the Shapeshifter that they're going to encourage you to change. They're going to encourage you to evolve and to not feel like that makes you a hypocrite. As I can see here in East, that it is essential for you to focus on the fact that growing means that something is happening. Growth means that you are becoming stronger, that you are becoming more secure in yourself as well as your life, and this is a positive thing, despite a lot of people trying to stifle growth. Okay, so one thing that I do want you to know, all of my beautiful Cancerians, is that July is going to be full of surprises that you can't predict. That may make you feel a little bit anxious, because I can see in the Three of Swords, like I mentioned earlier, that you're afraid to leave old routines, habits, and just things that are familiar to you behind. But I can see that with your future plans, like it's necessary in order to get to the next spot that you're proud of. I see here in the Cause Lettuce that your desire is stronger than your fears. So your desires to grow, your desire to reach your goals is so much stronger than the fears that may be within you. And I can see here in the Banana that it's becoming very clear that both can exist at the same time. On one end, you may be very afraid to let go of things that you're used to, but on the other end, you are also really excited about the future. That type of duality is normal, it's healthy, it can be difficult to deal with, but nevertheless, as human beings, this is just a reality that happens within our minds, within our thought process. And for all of my beautiful Cancerians, I do want you to know here that your duality in conjunction to the cause lattice just highlights what really matters and how strong you truly are. While on one end you may be afraid, on the other end you are still strong enough to step out of your comfort zone and start something completely new and move into a fresh chapter of your life. So all of my beautiful Cancerians, make sure that you leave a little crab emoji down below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here. I would like to thank you for sharing this divine time and space with me. I really enjoyed being able to connect with you today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in another one of my readings. Make sure that you check out your moon as well as your ascendant signs reading as well. Thank you so much for spending this time in the Cancer aspect of your birth chart, and I'll catch you in another one of my readings. Hello, all my beautiful fiery Leo babies, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy this reading that's tailored to your Leo needs. So first and foremost, we have the Deer. So in the Deer, I can see that July is going to be a highly powerful month for all of my beautiful Leos. And some of you have your birthdays in July, don't you? So one thing that I can see here is that this is just supercharging your fire sign energy and giving you that extra oomph that no zodiac sign really thinks that you needed to begin with, because as a Leo, you're a very strong sign and you definitely make a statement everywhere you go. The Deer also corresponds to the number 11, which is a master number, a very powerful manifestation number. So know that July is a great month for you to manifest. Next up, we have the Tiger. So all of my beautiful Leo babies, in the Tiger, I can see that your will as well as your stubbornness may be on an all-time high, because when you're trying to accomplish something during the month of July, no is not an answer that you're going to accept. I can see here in the Beaver that that has everything to do with your work and knowing what you want, going after it, and again, not taking no for an answer. So anyone who gets on your bad side, or anyone who catches you in a situation where they feel like something isn't possible but you feel like it is, they're going to be up against a big old Leo wall that is not going to let down, because you accomplishing the things that you want to finish and you getting closer to your goals, that is imperative, and it's just happening for you during the month of July. Next up, we have the 7-star sisters. So in the 7-star sisters, I can see here that expression is important, and so that you don't come off too strong or too aggressive in your work life, it is important for all of you beautiful Leos to make sure that you're creatively expressing yourself outside of work as well, outside of school, or whatever it is that you're currently doing for a job. Next up, we have the Messenger. So I can see here in the Messenger that bringing harmony and balance is something that can come to you in form of, for example, an invite to do a physical activity. It could be you, for example, signing up to a class on how you can learn a new skill. I mean, it could be a tarot class that you're taking with me. It could be a class on how to do pottery, on how to draw, on how to sing, meditation, anything. I just want you to know that it's important for you to focus, to spread your energy a little thin, okay? And I know this is something that no one else is going to tell you, but for you, all of my Leo babies, once you have all of your focus and energy in one spot, you can be very intimidating, and you can have outbursts that can kind of end up accomplishing the opposite of what you desired. So yes, you do need to spread your energy more thin during the month month of July and make sure that you're focusing on different areas and being creative. Next up, we have the Four of Rings. So in the Four of Rings, I can see that you're meant to conserve your money. You're meant to conserve anything that you can in the earthly realm. Okay, so make sure that you're not spending unnecessary time overthinking or redoing tasks when you can just do them properly the first time. Make sure that you're conserving money and not buying unnecessary things or things that don't have any value in the long run. Okay, make sure that you're purchasing assets and that everything that you invest into actually can have a long-term effect. I can see here in the Knight of Swords that your communication skills are in a place where you can be very direct and upfront about how you feel. And I do see here in the Queen of Pentacles that that is most likely also why the universe and your guides want you to kind of behave, okay, and to kind of make sure that you're not putting too much of that Leo energy into projects with other people, because again, they can easily be intimidated by you. And as I spoke about here in the Knight of Swords as well as the Queen of Pentacles, they may take things the wrong way or get so intimidated that they end up giving you worse deals or worse options for yourself, worse grades, all just because of that intimidation factor. And another thing I just like to bring up is the fact that all Leos are always so freaking attractive. I have never met an unattractive Leo, okay? That definitely does not help in a lot of situations, okay, with people prejudging you for your strong energy and your good looks. Next up, we have the Sandalwood spirit. So all of my beautiful Leo babies, in the Sandalwood spirit, I can see here that being playful is something that you shouldn't forget. You don't have to just be all serious, all business during the month of July. Have fun, be playful, go on fun adventures. Next up, we have the Bat spirit. So I do see that you're kind of getting ready for a metamorphosis, and that's why your energy is on a high. That's why you're so pumped, so ready, as we spoke about here in the Deer spirit. So in conjunction to the Bat spirit, do know that you're building your energy reserves for a reason, because you will most likely go through a big transformation in the next months. So right now you have a lot of energy, a heap of it, but do know that when you have a lot of energy, it's also really good to conserve some of it, as we spoke about here in the Four of Rings. So we had the Elephant spirit show up for you, and it's all about learning from the past. So if you've been in a situation in the past where you were maybe really cocky or really sure of yourself or sure of how to move forward and what to do next, and you found that maybe you did a little too much, learn from that past experience and be very humble moving forward. I can see here in the Cat spirit that claiming your independence is a big part of July, and also just understanding that you can independently grow and work on your projects without making it like a public thing for other people to feel intimidated by. So all my beautiful Leos of this world, this means to work on certain things in private and just announce it once you're already done, because often when you announce plans or big things that you have in the works, you know, you may get a little bit of pushback from the public or from other people that just isn't necessary and is going to zap precious energy from you that you could be investing into your creative projects and ventures. So keep certain things private so you don't overwhelm everyone else, because there's a lot going on for you energetically. So all of my beautiful Leo babies, leave a little lion down below in the comment section to represent and as a token of good luck. Also ensure that you're watching your moon as well as your ascendant signs prediction in order to get your full birth charts July interpretation. So all of my beautiful Leo babies, thank you for spending this divine time with me, and I'll see you in another reading. Hello, all my beautiful Virgos of this world, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy. So first up, we had a card that popped right out of the pile, which is the Heart. I can see here in the Heart that love, deep affection, as well as caring energy is all around you during the month of July. So this is an amazing start to your reading, all my beautiful Virgos. Next up, we have the Torch, which stands for spiritual development development, enlightenment, awareness, as well as understanding. So you're definitely growing in your ability to be compassionate, to be caring, to be loving. And overall, I can definitely see a deep sense of maturity within you during the month of July. I see in the Tower that you have a solid foundation on which you're laying everything upon. So anything that you're building, whether it be a new relationship, love, or a career, I can see here that you're doing that on a solid foundation. You have your head screwed on tightly onto your shoulders, onto your body, and I can see here that success is something that comes with this effort that you've put in. So all of my beautiful Virgos, you just have this mature, easygoing, steady energy about you, especially during the month of July, and this is serving you. I can see here in water that expressing yourself is something you're good at during the month of July, most likely because you're in a place of such emotional maturity that you're not going to say anything that's out of line, even when you feel provoked. I can see here in the bells that there is a certain sense of deflection as well that's present during the month of July, but it's most likely coming from other people. As you know, your reading did start off with the heart, the torch, as well as the Tower. And like I said, even when provoked through deflection, for example, you're expressing yourself appropriately and maturely and in a way that nobody can ever say like, oh, that Virgo person, yeah, they were really rude to me. All of my beautiful Virgo babies, you're not falling for that. Next up, we have the Knight of Wands. So in the Knight of Wands, I see that that doesn't mean that you don't have passion or that you don't have strong emotions beneath the surface or deep within you. As I do see here in the Knight of Wands that all of the things that really matter, those are the things that you're putting your passion and your energy into, and everything that's just not that serious or won't matter in 3 months or 3 years, you're not even giving it the time of the day during the month of July. I can see in the Queen of Wands that you're all about looking forward, you're all about being positive and ensuring that you're putting your energy where it really matters and can make a difference. You're not about fighting unnecessarily or getting into any type of verbal or physical altercations, especially not during the month of July. In the Priestess, I can see illumination of your higher self. I can see sacred knowledge that is being brought to you and that is coming to the surface. So you feeling more in tune with your intuition than you have in a very long time, and feeling as though you can really connect to your lineage and your ancestors. Next, we have the Dawn of Wands. So in the Dawn of Wands, I see that you are very inspired and you feel as though you're full of potential. Now, this may come from you watching a very inspiring documentary or just following someone who you find very inspiring, and they're giving you great ideas on what you could do next and what you're capable of. Next, we have the Three of Cups as well as the Six of Rings. Let's start off with the Six of Rings. In the Six of Rings, I can see here that offering someone help is going to come with a lot of generosity in return. So you may not expect it, but you offering to help someone else, they may even decline. They may even just say, no, it's okay. But they will remember that, and that gesture of goodwill and you wanting to help that person will mean so much to them that that will stay in their mind forever, and they will offer you something amazing back sooner rather than later. So think to yourself, someone being in a difficult situation, you don't even know who this stranger is. Nevertheless, you offer to help them out, and then you find out that they're actually someone who has a really high position in society, or someone who is really wealthy, really knowledgeable, someone who is really caring and loving, and they give you something back in their own way, be it through helping you get ahead in your job, be it through listening to you, being there for you, being an amazing friend. Either way, this all stems from a place of reciprocity and showing you gratitude for the fact that you were kind enough to reach out and try to assist them first without even knowing if anything would come back. So that makes people want to repay you even more because you didn't ask for it. I can see here in the Three of Cups, all of my beautiful Virgos, that compassion, happiness, having fun, being in a place of celebration is what July is all about to you, and just overall ensuring that you're spending time with friends and family, that you're spending time celebrating small and big successes. In the Elephant, I see you taking the lead on planning these get-togethers, taking the lead on planning, little tea times, barbecues, time with friends and family. And in the Snake, I can see, last but not least, that this is creating a new form of attachment, a new type of part of the relationship that did not exist prior to the month of July. So strengthening your relationships and kind of you having a strong hold on other people's emotions and feelings. Because you're so giving, you have a very special place in their hearts, and whenever you ask for something or you are in need, you can count on people being there for you because they know that you would do the same because you've proven it. So all of my beautiful Virgos, this is the reading that I received for you. Leave a snake emoji down below, as we did have the snake show up within your reading, because if you know, you know. Thank you for spending this time with me. Make sure that you also go and check out your moon as well as your rising signs July prediction in order for your full birth charts reading. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in another video. Hello, all of my beautiful Libras of this world, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into the reading, shall we? I'll be starting off with the Starseed Oracle deck. Just lean back, relax, and enjoy. First up, we have Lifting the Veil. So all of my gorgeous Libras, I can see here that you're questioning everything during the month of July, and anything that isn't aligned with your values must go. So if that was you, for example, buying fast fashion, you're now questioning how these prices can be so low, and you're getting rid of buying anything in the future that isn't in alignment with your core beliefs of, for example, preserving the planet and ensuring that people get fair wages. This is, of course, just an example, but you get the gist. Next up, we have Breath of the Cosmos. So one thing that I can see here in Lifting the Veil as well as Breath as the Cosmos is that you can feel that there's energy in everything. There's energy in purchases that you make, items, things that are within your life. So you do not want to continue to bring energy into your existence that is low vibrational or not a representation of what you feel life is or what you feel you would like to put into the universe. That is one thing that I can see here in the Breath of the Cosmos in conjunction to Lifting the Veil. So alignment is important to you, making sure things really correspond to your integrity as well as your morals. Next, we have the Hermit. So in the Hermit, we have the soul searching, and this ties in really well with Lifting the Veil and you questioning everything. This is not a two people activity. This is not something that you're necessarily going to do with friends and family, especially if your friends and family aren't so open-minded or are a little bit conservative. You may want to spend a lot of time doing your own research and forming your own opinion. I can see here in the Dawn of Rings, all of my beautiful Libras, that this reflection is going to make you want to really diligently make sure that you move forward with this new alignment that you have clarified for yourself. And by new alignment that you've clarified, I mean you're redefining what's really important to you during the month of July, and you're going to make sure that every part of your existence really corresponds to that. Next, we have the Four of Wands. So in the Four of Wands, we have this notion of prosperity and harmony. So you being kind of very decisive, you questioning everything, you ensuring that you get to the truth. I see that this is something that is going to create more harmony in your life because you really know that everything is interconnected, from what you eat to what you wear to where you shop and the words you choose. I can see here in the Magician that you're all about manifestation and synchronicity. So you're becoming very clear during the month of July on what numbers and symbols serve you and which ones you're trying to avoid. What type of energy really serves you and what type of energy you know you could probably live without. So that is where I can see here in the Magician that you're honing in on those types of areas of your life and ensuring that you're doing all that you can to manifest what you desire. Next up, we have the Bobcat Spirit. So there are a lot of mysterious things going on during the month of July, but I can see here in the Panther Spirit in conjunction to the Bobcat Spirit that rather than stressing about everything that you don't know and just the unknown in general, you're reclaiming your power and you're not allowing for yourself to be in a state of anxiety just because you don't know. Because at the end of the day, there is no way to know everything. So why stress about some things that you don't know when, you know, even if you do figure out the meaning of life or the meaning of certain coincidences, there will still be so much that is a mystery. So you might as well just enjoy it. I can see here in the Dolphin Spirit that it's all about this and that being true and understanding that yes, you may not know everything about science, this world, philosophy, religion, spirituality, energies, the universe, you know, all of that could still be a big mystery to you. But at the same time, you can still be really happy with where you are and really happy with the developments that are going on within your life and the steps that you're taking forward. So while you may not know everything, you still know that you can be happy. You can still know that your life is heading in the right direction by just listening to your gut feeling and your inner voice. I can see here in the Fruit Bat that kindness is something that you're radiating, all of my beautiful Libra babies. So you're the type of sign that I'm going to try to be around during the month of July. And I do see here in the Seahorse that what's important to you is equality, especially after Pride Month. You don't want things to just end there. You want social, economic, and political equality for everybody on this planet. And you're going to carry that through into July, continue bringing it up, making it a topic of conversation, and putting a lot of your energy into philanthropy and uplifting other people, which is amazing, all of my beautiful Libras. You should be proud of yourself. So this is the reading that I received for you, and I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you found it insightful. Make sure that you leave a little lightning bolt emoji down below in the comment section to let me and others know. To get your full birth charts July interpretation, make sure that you watch your moon signs reading as well as your ascendant signs reading. Once again, I'd like to thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll catch you in another reading. Hello, all my beautiful Scorpios of the world, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading. First and foremost, we have the Brown Bear Spirit. So all of my beautiful Scorpios, I see that July is a perfect month for you to go into hibernation and to take some time out. Next, we have the Cat Spirit, and I see you reclaiming your independence. So you taking time out will allow for you to brainstorm, will allow for you to come up with great ideas on how you can become even more independent and create a life that you feel is abundant. As we have here within the Buffalo Spirit, I can see that abundance is something that you know is already here and exists. For you, it's just all about finding a great way to access abundance in a way that really fits in with your morals, with your values. Next up, we have the White Raven Spirit. So all of my beautiful Scorpios, I see that during the month of July, you're kind of just trusting in the magic and trusting that everything will turn out the way that it should. And I can see here in the Spider Spirit that when things are shifting, like you're ready, so you've already spun your web, you're ready to catch that abundance. So if, for example, with catch that abundance, let me explain what I mean, all my Scorpio babies. So just as a spider creates its web and is ready to catch insects, which is for a spider abundance, right? Think of it like you spinning your web and you having your web ready, and you're ready to catch your form of abundance. So that may not be an insect, but it may be, for example, example, having more time to yourself, more financial means. It could be love. It could be an increase in friendships within your life. I can see here in the spider spirit that you've done everything on your end that you can, and now it's just about seeing what life has in stock for you next. I can see here in the Two of Wands that during the month of July, you're going to see a lot of achievements in areas of your life where you have a lot of independence. So if, for example, at your workplace, your place of employment, the job that you do is one where you can independently move forward, work, or just overall be the leader on projects in your own time and in your own way, I see in the Two of Wands that those are the areas where you will make big, amazing jumps forward. I can see here in the Eight of Cups that this is going to inspire you to potentially walk away from something where you have to check in with other people, because you realize that you can be your own boss and you can create things without needing to, for example, share time or revenue with others, and you're going to go out and kind of just get things done by yourself without feeling the need to have other people weigh in on your decisions. I can see in the Queen of Cups that this is a very authentic version of yourself that is coming to light. All of my beautiful Scorpio babies, you are meant to be independent, you're meant to be a boss, and I can see in the Queen of Cups that you're owning that without any fear of people judging you for it during the month of July. So you're being unapologetic about who you are, and I see here in the Chariot that that's giving you a strong sense of direction as well as willpower. And direction is something that you may have felt was missing, but it's present during the month of July for you, all my Scorpio babies, as it's very clear what direction you're going down, what path that you're on, and what you want to do next. I see here in the Nasturtium that victory is yours, victory is assured. So this is a very positive, empowering month for you, all my Scorpios. And in the Banana, I can see that duality is something that you're learning to live with. The duality of, for example, having put in the work and spun your web, but then at the same time, maybe all the abundance or the things that you want not appearing at the same time as you finish the web, and that being okay, that not making you freak out, understanding that everything will work its way out. So all of my beautiful Scorpios, this is a reading that I received for you. Leave a banana emoji down below in the comment section, because if you know, you know. Also, make sure that you check out your moon as well as your rising signs July horoscope in order to receive a personalized prediction for your birth chart. Don't forget, all those timestamps are in the description box. All you need to do is click and you'll be fast forwarded to the relevant readings. So all my beautiful Scorpio babies, thank you for spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another video. Hello, all my beautiful Sagittarius babies, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So I'm going to get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy this reading. First up, we have the Deer Spirit. So all of my Sagittarius babies, I can see that you have to bring a gentle touch to the table. Stop being so hard on yourself or pushing yourself past your limits. I can see in the Parrot Spirit that it's important for you to talk to yourself in a kind and gentle manner. The Parrot Spirit is all about watching your words in conjunction to the Deer Spirit. I can definitely see that you could use some uplifting words from yourself rather than asking yourself why you're not doing enough or why you are a certain way. All of my beautiful Sagittarius babies, there's no point in being hard on yourself. Use your mind wisely. That is one thing that the universe is trying to communicate to you for July in the Pig Spirit. So what does that mean, all my Sagittarius babies? Yes, you could of course beat yourself up or push yourself to do more, but at the same time, is it really going to get better results than if you're just kind and gentle and nice to yourself? Probably not. And even if you do the same thing in the same amount of time, isn't it so much nicer to talk to yourself in a loving and uplifting manner, even through a chore that you don't necessarily want to do? Next up, we have the Kangaroo. So in the Kangaroo, I can see that you need to plan ahead, all of my beautiful Sagittarius babies, okay? And not plan ahead in a way that stresses you out, but plan ahead in a way that feels healthy and feels like you're pouring into your Cup, okay, because that's the next card that we have here. I can see in your cup that you should accept valid criticism, but at the same time, don't dish out more than you can handle. And I mean that by dishing out to yourself, all my Sagittarius babies. This is already a topic of conversation right from the start of your reading. You dishing out a bit too much to yourself than you can handle, being a bit too hard on yourself, setting expectations so high that, you know, even if you do reach them, life was filled with anxiety. It's not necessary, all my Sagittarius babies. I can see here in the Jackal that you have to be truthful and honest with yourself. Why do you set the bar so high for yourself? Is there a reason? Are you afraid? Oh, we have another card. Are you afraid that you may let beloved friends or family members down? You know, be very honest with yourself about why you have certain expectations. I can see here in the Meerkat that this has to do with responsibility. This has to do with a sense of you needing to take care of others and to represent your community or your family in a certain way. I can see in the Hare that you feel like it is your time to perform. It is your time to shine. And especially if your parents or other people in your family come from a background where they were less fortunate, you feel like it's your responsibility to set an amazing example and to be the one who gets out of a toxic cycle. But that can come with so much pressure and so much weight on your shoulders. You're trying to do something amazing, all my Sagittarius babies, so you might as well do it in a way that makes you feel comfortable and where you can enjoy the fact that you're trying to accomplish more than other people maybe expected. I can see here in the Five of Swords that a sense of competition is something that is worrying you or something that is a part of your life. So ask yourself exactly where this competition stems from. If you, for example, feel really bad when you're scrolling through Instagram, and this is something that I was just talking to my partner about the other day, that Instagram is just an app that doesn't make me feel good. And I only realize that now. And I do want you to know here in the Five of Swords that it's important for you to come to those realizations of what makes you feel good, what doesn't make you feel good, and then try to limit your exposure to it. I can see in the Ten of Cups that fulfillment and abundance is right on the other side of feeling like there's lack or competition. So it's a very easy kind of cut for you to make, all of my Sagittarius babies. As soon as you eliminate those apps or those things that make you feel bad, it could also be like people or co-workers just, you know, trying to keep your distance. As soon as you remove yourself from the situation, you have this fulfillment, you have this abundance, this amazing energy that's present for you and ready for you to take, to be a part of. So this is not a transition that has to take a lot of time. You can go from a feeling of having the entire world's weight on your shoulder to feeling light and elated just like that. But you have to know exactly what you need to let go of in order to feel that way. But the first step for you, all my Sagittarius babies, is to make sure that you're being kind to yourself, because you're trying to go above and beyond. You're trying to do amazing things here in your life, in your earthly existence. Don't be hard on yourself, okay? Life is already hard enough as is on us human beings. You don't need to add pressure that you're putting on yourself unnecessarily. So be kind to yourself, all my beautiful Sagittarius babies. So we're at the end of your reading, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure that you leave a rabbit emoji down below in the comment section to let me and your Sagittarius brothers and sisters know that you were here. Furthermore, ensure that you watch your moon and your rising signs July prediction as well to get the full interpretation for your birth chart. So all of my beautiful Sagittariuses, thank you so much for joining me in this space. Know that I'm sending you so much love, and I'll catch you in another reading. Hello, all my beautiful Capricorns, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So I'm going to get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading. So first and foremost, we have the Dawn of Cups. So in the Dawn of Cups, I see a lot of curiosity, as well as you discovering something new during the month of July. Let's find out what that is. I see here in the Moon that you're going to follow your intuition when it comes to this discovery. So you may already have like a suspicion of of why the world works a certain way, and then you go in, you investigate, and you find out that your suspicion or your intuition was actually right. I can see here in the Five of Cups that you may try to avoid changing habits or thought patterns, but once you have seen or read about this truth, you can't unhear it, you can't unsee it, and that is one thing that is going to change your life. I see here in the King of Cups that you're someone with a lot of integrity, you're someone who is really responsible, all of my beautiful Capricorns. So you seeing, for example, a movie on animal agriculture, or seeing what type of environmental impact certain behaviors have on the planet, that's going to make you want to change rather than look away. Next up, we have the Seven of Cups. So you understand that there are lots of choices that you can make, but you choose to be strong in your conviction, strong in your integrity. You're someone who is never going to turn the other way in the face of injustice, and this is something that you're really living, especially during July and you making certain changes in your life. Next, we have Jump In. So in Jump In, I can see that you're saying yes to change, you're saying yes to adventure, and rather than seeing it as an inconvenience, you see educating yourself as an opportunity to be better. I see here in Cracked Open that this may actually even make you feel like you've hit like a little rock bottom of understanding that you've been doing something all along that has maybe not been very helpful to you or this planet, but that makes you really want to commit to change and surrendering to the alchemy of life, the alchemy of the universe. I can see here in the Flute that you will express these changes. You're going to talk to friends and family about the changes that you're making, and you're going to try to get them on board as well. I can see here in the Feathers that to you, you want to restore life back to a place that feels more natural. So you understand that our ancestors didn't have all this technology and didn't have all of these things that make life so much more easy and secure for us. And it's not that you don't want to make use of these things. It's not that you don't feel gratitude for them, but at the same time, you also feel like technology has maybe made certain things a bit more complicated, or certain aspects of life a little bit more difficult. Like, for example, mental health. I definitely feel like during a time of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, depending on what type of content that you're watching or you're subjecting yourself to, it can definitely create a little bit of a difficulty with mental health. But those are all things that you're investigating and looking into. Next, we have Water. So water stands for expression, and this is like very similar to the Flute, you being very honest, very vocal and outspoken, all my beautiful Capricorns. So you're unafraid to let others know what you're feeling and going through. I can see here in the Great Mystery that you trust that everything will turn out as it should. You understand that the age of Aquarius that we live in right now is an age of enlightenment, it's an age of change, and you understand that as human beings, yeah, we've kind of messed up a lot of things on this planet, but at the same time, there are a lot of possibilities that we still have moving forward to preserve a beautiful planet, a beautiful habitat, if we all just educate ourselves and stick together. So all of my beautiful Capricorns, I can definitely see you embracing togetherness, embracing the philosophy of not feeling separate from other human beings or nature, and this gives you a very wholesome July vibe. So all of my beautiful Capricorn babies, leave a butterfly emoji down below in the comment section to let me and others know that you made it to the end of your reading. Also make sure that you check out your moon as well as rising signs prediction in order to receive a full reading across your entire birth chart. All of my beautiful Capricorns, thank you so much for spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another video. Hello, all my beautiful Aquarius babies, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So let's get straight into it, shall we? All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy. First up, we have the Staff. So all of my beautiful Aquariuses, I can see you working on your foundations, working on ensuring that you're building everything on a solid foundation, be it a company, be it your love life or personal life. I can see here in the Dream Weaver that you understand that in order to accomplish great things, you have to pay close attention to detail and pay attention to every little step of the process. I can see here in the Medicine Wheel that you're all about a holistic approach to life, as well as gaining access to your dreams and desires. So rather than feeling like you just want to get on with doing things quickly, you know, making money very quickly or making new romantic connections in an instance, you really want to take your time and to ensure that you're investing just as much time in building and the process of getting there as, you know, actually being in a space where your goal is with you, where you're in that romantic relationship or you've built a successful company. You're all about the time leading up to the goal being just as meaningful. Next up, we have the Stone People. So in the Stone People, I can see that you don't believe in any of these get-rich-quick schemes. Rightfully so, all my Aquarius babies, as I can see here in these Stone People, that you understand that if something took a really short amount of time to be created, it can also be taken down very easily and quickly. You look around and you see minerals, stones, and you know that they had to be created across thousands and hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of years in the crust of this earth, but they're also really hardy, really sturdy, and they will be there for a long time to come. So you know that mountains have taken forever to be created, and at the same time, you know, they can't be taken down, they can't be moved very easily or moved at all. And you understand that the same philosophy goes for a lot of aspects of our human existence and our careers. Next up, we have the Three of Swords reversed. So in the Three of Swords reversed, I can see that rather than you feeling like this means that you'll have to roll up your sleeves and everything will just take a crap ton of work, so to say, all my Aquarius babies, I can see that this actually inspires you to build something that will outlive you and that will last. I can see in the Tower reverse, rather than feeling like life is way too short for everything that you want to accomplish, you know that just means that this gives you extra energy to give it your all, give it your best, and try your hardest. I see in the Lovers that there is romantic love present for you during the month of July, all my Aquarius babies, and that this is going to give you all of the support and nurturing that you need. I see in the Eight of Swords reversed, my Aquarius babies, that while you may have certain nightmares, reoccurring nightmares during the month of July, what can really help you is to focus on your bedtime routine, focus on not watching any like scary shows or reading scary things right before bed, and that can actually cure the situation here in the Eight of Swords reversed really quickly, as I don't see that this is like something with a lasting effect that is meant to stay for you, all my Aquariuses of this world. So don't worry too much about that. Just make sure that you're focusing on a healthy bedtime routine. Next, we have the Hanged Man. In the Hanged Man, I can see that your love isn't going anywhere, so there's no drama in your love life, which is great. I can see here in the Lovers reversed that overall this type of stagnation is a good one, it's a healthy one. And the Lovers reversed, I can see that it's most likely going to last across the next couple of months. So if you're in a situationship with another human being, do know that they're probably going to still be a part of your life, even in the upcoming months. Next up, we have the Whale Spirit. So in the Whale Spirit, I can see that for all of my Aquariuses, trusting the great mystery and understanding that there is so much unknown and there always will be so much unknown can kind of make you feel better about the things that you don't know. And I do see in the Dragonfly Spirit that you understand that truth will always transcend illusion. So not to stress out about the little things, not to stress out about the things that you don't know. Just focus on the parts parts of your life that you really do feel you can lean into, that you feel like you can really relate to, be it love or understanding that everything that's worthwhile takes time and takes energy and effort. And the journey can be really fun and amazing, especially for you, all my beautiful Aquariuses. You are very intuitive and you're very inventive as well. And that makes you the sign that often ends up creating things that really push humanity forward, as your mindset is one that a lot of people appreciate. When there are hurdles, challenges, difficult situations, they show up reversed for you. They show up less intense for you because you know not to take everything so seriously. So all of my beautiful Aquarius babies, this is the reading that I received for you. Leave a little whale emoji down below in the comment section to let me and others know that you made it to the end. Also make sure that you check out your moon and your rising signs July prediction in order to receive your full birth charts reading for July. Thank you so much for spending this divine time with me, and I'll see you in another one of my videos. Hello, all my beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your July 2021 prediction. So I'm going to get straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading. So let's see what's coming for you. First up, we have the Cow Spirit. All of my beautiful Pisces babies in the Cow Spirit, I can see that the miracles are endless. So July is starting off amazing for you. In the Sandalwood Spirit, I see that being playful and having fun is a big part of July. In the Hawk Spirit, I can see that when it comes to the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, you're allowing them to take over, and that's most likely also why the miracles are endless, and all you need to do is lean back and enjoy the ride of July. I can see in the Frog Spirit that you're clearing out anything that doesn't serve you in the meantime as well, so getting rid of old clothes, also decluttering your fridge, your pantry, making sure that there's nothing in there that's expired and doesn't serve you, and you're doing so in a really playful manner, understanding that yes, that piece of clothing that you have in your closet that you've never worn, it may have seemed like a great idea at the time, but now you've grown and you understand that you don't need to purchase things for a scenario that hasn't occurred yet. Next up, we have perspective. So in the perspective, I can see that you've zoomed out, and that is what is giving you this very carefree attitude of just allowing for things to develop and move forward as they will without you trying to micromanage or plan too much. In perspective, I can see that you understand that if this is the universe and this is planet Earth, which, you know, this is a reality. Planet Earth is just a tiny little speck in the universe, which means that each and every one of our lives is even smaller. Rather than feeling like that is a bad thing or a depressing thing, all my Pisces babies, you're seeing this as something that can empower you, because what difference does it really make in the grand scheme whether you do something or you don't? What difference does it really make in the grand scheme whether you please society or please a member of your family, or you end up just doing what you want to do? It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't change anything at all. So you might as well just do what makes you happy and makes you feel free. I can see in the Great Severing this Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, that once this is something that really bothered you, that really angered you, that kept you up at night, but it has softened. You've zoomed out in your perspective. You understand that there's no point in stressing out, so you might as well just be happy. You might as well just enjoy July. Wear those crazy pieces of clothing, because what difference does it make whether someone likes it or not? I can see here in the Ten of Swords that moving forward is necessary, as you've come to that realization that caring too much about what others think has never gotten you anywhere and will never get you anywhere. And I can see here in the Temperance card that knowing that you've let go of allowing other people's opinions to matter or to have an impact on your choices in life, it's just so freeing for you to be in a place where you're mature enough to understand that none of this matters. Even you don't matter that much. I can see in the High Priestess that you're moving into really high levels of spirituality as well as philosophy, asking yourself about the meaning of yourself as well and not taking yourself so seriously. seeing things from a very humble approach, from an approach that a lot of people are too afraid to look into. And the Knight of Cups, there's still so much to learn, and that's one thing that I see for you, all my beautiful Pisces babies. You by no means feel like you are a master of spirituality or a guru, but nevertheless you understand that the first step to learning is just immersing yourself in different type of worldviews and different type of philosophies. I can see in the Knight of Swords that July is really going to challenge you mentally, is really going to be very thought-provoking. And in the Four of Cups, this may make you feel like you're the only one who sees the world in this way. I can see that it may be very hard for you to talk to friends and family about the revelations that you've had come up for you during the month of July. So journal and definitely hold on to those thoughts for a later point, because sometimes we have certain thoughts or we go through certain developments and changes and we can't immediately share them with friends or family. So just save them for later, or for example, record them, put them on YouTube, create a podcast like I've been doing. You know, I haven't really had that many friends or family to immerse myself into spiritual practices with, and that is exactly why my channel is here and exists. And in the P, I can see that communication is an integral part of July for you, all of my Pisces babies, as in the Pink Rose, you're communicating gratitude, you're communicating the fact that nevertheless there are difficult parts of your life, there are parts of your life that are amazing, but either way, nothing really matters that much, and you're grateful for everything, whether it's something challenging, whether it's something that makes you feel really happy. And because you understand that your life doesn't make that big of a difference in the grand scheme, or really any difference at all. And I say that with a lot of humility and understanding that my life doesn't matter that much either, all my Pisces babies. That just gives you even more gratitude for the chance to be alive at this point in time. Just imagine the likelihood of you and I being alive in this form is so tiny. Just think of all of the factors that had to come together for you being the version of yourself, for you being the one that made it when it was time for the egg and the little swimmer to come together. There were so many other possibilities, but you were created, and that in itself is amazing and a miracle to be celebrated and to be playful with. So all of my beautiful Pisces, I definitely see that July is a very chill, humble, fun, enthusiastic month for you, a very deep philosophical month. So I'm looking forward to all of the revelations that you have to share. Leave a little fish emoji down below in the comment section to represent. Also, do not forget to watch your moon as well as rising signs July prediction in order to receive the full July reading for your birth chart. All of my beautiful Pisces babies, thank you so much for spending this divine time with me, and I'll catch you in another one of my videos.